Good morning. Since I'm doing Lancome right now, it's pronounced Idol or Idole. It depends on what Latin figures is. I've been doing reading books. I've been doing a true story and a based on a book. Since everybody's emailing me about doing a book or based on a true story. Based on a true story is basically about my life as a civil engineer, and based on the book is a life doing the architectural way. Based on a true story, I've been watching Ugly Betty. When it comes down to Ugly Betty, it also relates to my personality. I do have a friend who lives in Colombia who understands geotechnical, and he's been doing geotechnical ever since. Now he's moved on what does Colombia means, and he's still doing what geotechnical do for a living. I do have a friend named I do have a friend who is also named Shauna. She also doing geotechnical now. She lives in Hawaii, and I'm trying to understand what does geotechnical does for a living. It is a multiple foundation. We're trying to understand what does foundation means. I understand is foundation is a skin care routine. I do understand skin care routine, but I'm trying to understand Lancome right now because Lancome has been doing this foundation for a long time. And also lipstick. I've been doing lipstick also. I've been doing Chanel lipstick, but I'm also on the trends of bare minerals and mascara of Chanel, because Chanel has been doing a great job of Chanel. And we don't use this anymore. We use fake eyelashes. I've been using fake eyelashes, but I'm a little bit more open-minded on what does trends do for a living. So yeah, so this is just Korea eyelashes. So when it comes down to Desperate Housewives, everybody loves Desperate Housewives because Eva Longoria is a close friend of Victoria Beckham. When it comes down to Victoria Beckham, I did follow her. I did follow her on Instagram, and I'm trying to understand my perspective of what does designer do to create more of the foundation, and most of the foundation is in Vogue Korea. Blackpink is well known of their ambassadors all over the world. New Jeans. If you guys don't know who's New Jeans, their popular trend would be ETA, and Twice will be another way to understand what does fashion mean. I am trying to understand my foundation, because foundation it would be probably a difficult source for me, because you have to understand geotechnical. When it comes down to geotechnical, I use a marker, but don't use it on your face, because if you use it on the face, it's just like another way of saying, well, what's the point of using eyeshadows and eyeliner? I use eyeliner as a trend, but many people use eyeliner as a different types of trends. I do read books, so I'm more like a person who understands reading books is not boring. It's just like clear your head a little bit. I understand two designers right now. Two designers are doing fashion, but they're more on the fashion trends. So I'm trying to understand what does fashion trends do, especially if you live in LA. If you live in LA, they're more on the fashion trends. If you love museum is great. There's no hard feelings of using a museum, but other people are more on the fashion trends of getting to know what is restaurants. I do understand restaurants. I understand restaurants can be very expensive, but when it comes down to it, it's just like missing LA is part of my legacy. It's just the part of my first foundation. But if you understand the second foundation, I live in Inland Empire. The Inland Empire is more diverse, of course. They're more on the universal way, but LA did ask me a simple question. I understand it's a bad question also, but if you're looking for something that is a little bit more on the LA area, they keep asking me where is Palm Spring. And when it comes down to it, usually in the Inland Empire, they're more focused on Riverside, because they heard of hiking. Everybody loves hiking in LA, but when it comes down to it, it's more on the trends area. And when I say trends, not like the other trends, because it's more like a combination of saying if you're on the trends area, you have to understand Riverside. If you're not on the trends area, then you don't live in Riverside. So so more focus on getting to know what is foundation. I've been doing more of the foundation. I've been reading more books. I've been doing a lot of museums lately, because geotechnical is the other side of me, and I'm looking for someone who is more on the geotechnical side. And I hired 2 people are doing LinkedIn. If you guys don't understand LinkedIn, there's an email of me of doing Instagram and on Facebook, but on Facebook more on the other side. If you understand comments, if you understand more of the IG, it's just something you have to understand what does more applications. I do hire two designers, but they're more open-minded of getting to know of what is the meaning of geotechnical, and the meaning of getting to know face to face. And hopefully this will lead into traveling the world. And I hired one person in the Middle East. Hopefully she's open-minded. She did email me, and I'm trying to understand what does emailing her, because she hasn't responded, but she's slowly emailing me about getting to know the Middle East. So hopefully trying to be a little bit more open-minded. So hopefully this marker will be a great way of doing geotechnical. And next up, doing fashion. So hopefully you follow me on Instagram. If you want more application, follow me on LinkedIn, or I'll go on the YouTube channel. Okay, bye.